What did I learn during this module? The importance of trust. We intend to work with the community to voice their opinions for the betterment of the rural locale. To do this, we need to make sure when we arrive, we are blank canvases, no agendas or preconceived notions. We need to gain the trust of the community and incentivize people to come along and join the agenda. And in fact, it's actually their job to create the agenda. That's the general overall task of this community media cafe. And it's an important pillar of what we're doing here. I also learned how important it is to engage. During the second week, John Costa took us to the Creative Coffee, which John Costa was running himself, and the act of participation made the event far, far more enjoyable. It's not just about what you can gain from these events in terms of skills, but also who you can meet and the types of conversations that you can have and the different types of individuals that you run into. So despite not feeling like I had really many skills to offer, it was a great way to discuss with some of the creative people in creative positions that I'd already like to be in, who have a lot more experience. And it gives me more comfort in my own ability to do what I do. So presenting our own media cafe with some sort of optional educational opportunities is something I feel members of the community will enjoy and learn a lot from. The engagement helps form trust, but also keeps the events from losing their pizzazz. One of the main goals of our community media cafe is actually to introduce people into the medium of creating their own content and really expressing how easy it can be to put up polished content online, and introducing people into the world of personalized media. We should also look at funding and giving these people the skills that they need to do things like set up their own Facebook pages and create their own blogs. We need to give some of these people their own training as well and the resources to do so. For example, bringing along a laptop along to these sessions, because it's important. I personally think it would be great to touch on mental health problems, as these are issues that everyone has. But again, with the nature of our community media cafes, it's not great to go into the situation with a preconceived notion or an agenda. These things can be negative in a way. We need to encourage people of different backgrounds to get involved, because Leicester's all about being extremely multicultural, and we should take advantage of the fact that there are so many different types of people around us who all have different issues but all live in the same community. This is a big core principle of what we're doing, and it's something that we need to address. I've learned that advertising is extremely important and necessary. We need to not only advertise via social media, but word of mouth, because it's important. We need to utilize our local community. My own position at Tesco is quite important, as I get to meet a lot of students and non-students who live in Leicester, and it's a very useful way of improving the different types of people that we get to these sessions, these community media cafe sessions. In terms of the agenda of what we're going to be talking about in our community media cafe sessions, we could look at creating a poll on Facebook, or even just a written poll of the people that we've invited and asked what they want to talk about and what kind of issues that they want to bring up. We can also do this at the beginning of each session. This is important, as it means that each session can have a different focus, or each individual gets the own help that they need from us. And hopefully this will then spark the creation of very interesting content. One of the other things I've learned is the importance of the venue, and how specific venues may be better suited for specific participants. Looking at finding a possible neutral ground in between